And we're live. Let me just get a couple of links out on Twitter and stuff and advertise the stream a tad bit. Alright. Alright, all the... Hang on. I gotta send the person I do this for a link. If she wants to join, but I think she's watching part 1 right now, or like is trying to. But that's code for not doing it sometimes. And what is happening? Sorry, something. I'm dealing with something in the room right now, and it's this damn wireless phone charger that flashes so goddamn bright. There we go. I'll just keep a sock over it. All right. Right where I left off. I forget. I forget. If there's not room to sprint, it just doesn't let you. It's really odd, which shows how like scripted this game is. I sound the same. I'm on the same headset mic, and I'm perfectly okay with that. Because at first I thought I didn't hear too great, but I didn't sound too great. I mean, but now that I went back and listened to how the stream sounds on, I should put her hood up. It's a nice little detail. Is this Abby again? I think I'm Ellie still. Yeah, I'm with that girl, so I'm still Ellie. Yeah, I didn't bother getting the expensive mic because
We won't make it.
the nice Blue Yeti, because this sounded just fine. And if I had that, the gain on that mic is so good. My parents are downstairs listening to a Trump speech at 5,000 decibels. So,
Dina, how much further?
if I had that mic, you'd probably be able to hear that even at the lowest gain. So,
Dina?
this is perfectly fine. This is kind of scary. Look at those horsetail physics, by the way. They're kind of freaking out right now because of the wind, but that's really good horsetail physics.
Dina? Fuck.
I do want to reiterate, I really hope this game doesn't take place throughout all of winter. Like, I think it won't, because there's gameplay that's been shown over later seasons.
Come on. This way. Where are we going? Just trust me.
I'm going to keep the commentary kind of light in some scenes, by the way. Like, I'm just kind of streaming this so Tanya can experience the story. She's my friend. She's been on the channel before. I used to stream The Last of Us 1 for her too, but not on this channel. It was on my old channel. Yeah, that was tight. Okay, I feel like even the bookstore would be looted, but what do I know?
I'll get the door. You been here? Rode by it. Never came inside. Alright, let's make sure it's clear.
searching for more references and Easter eggs. Looks like there won't be any more. It doesn't let you. Alright. This is a regular library, so there's probably more movies and stuff elsewhere. Biographies. Thieves of Dawn? That sounds super familiar.
Doesn't feel like anyone's been here in a while.
There's probably an Uncharted reference through here or something. This type of exploring is necessary. It's kind of the style of storytelling that games like this are known for. The Last of Us is really good at it, and so is Alan Wake and Control. And a lot of third-person shooter games are really good at explorative storytelling. So I don't mean to waste anyone's time doing this. I just think it's the full experience. Staff picks of the month. I wonder when they last updated that. 26 years ago in this game.
Someone's locked this place up. There's something back there. I think I see a bed. Think we got a squatter? You see another way in?
I could just blow that off, actually. I know that's not going to work, but I could just boom. And cut that off with a bullet. Let's look at her expression. She looks really pissed. She's just like, her eyes are just darting around the room. Not so good detail in this game so far. I realized I only streamed for an hour 50 yesterday, but it felt like a lot longer. I genuinely don't know what to do. There is no hint button like in BioShock Infinite or anything, so I'll just have to wait and figure it out. I might have to go like around. I thought that window was open. It's a weird perspective.
Can't lock a window.
Oh. Gave me a hint. I broke glass with glass. Time to... There we go. Just cut my hands open on the glass.
What's going on here?
That was a lot of material.
Stuff? This has to be Eugene's. Are you sure? Yeah, nobody else would tinker with this shit. But why would he hide it from me?
I'll be honest, I'd tinker with it. That's why I would die in a scenario like this. Just say fuck it. Is it even worth? It looks like something. No, never mind.
Huh. Definitely Eugene's place.
Eugene Krabs.
He was a firefly? He served with Tommy.
Don't look at the coin. Don't look at the necklace. Look at the detail they put in Ellie's fingers. You can see her fingerprint. Look at those fingers. Look at you can see like the dirt in her thumbnails and shit. That is nuts.
I had no idea. Yeah. They got into some real dark shit.
How do they
Like
make
what?
those? I guess they would just...
He said he blew up a
mold
checkpoint at Denver QZ. Killed 3 soldiers. And 2 civilians. Jesus.
You just blacksmith it?
He also told me that he and Tommy slow tortured some big Fedra general? I don't know. I don't buy Tommy doing that, though.
He could do worse.
What do you mean?
He and Joel did a lot to survive after the outbreak.
I was just retelling The Last of Us 1. This abandoned kids area makes me really sad. Is that like one of those big sinks they have in kids? I mean, I can tell it's just like a bucket and stuff. But I remember like in preschool they'd have like a big sink for us to use like that. Of course everyone had a PS3 in this world. Uncharted 3! That's the other game. Oh, now there's a fucking third game I can't see. I could take a screenshot of that and zoom in on it, but I don't want to interrupt the stream and do all that. I like how they had Uncharted in a
I don't know that.
Alexa, shut up. They had Uncharted in like a children's play area. It's always the PS3 as the cameo too. I wonder if there's going to be a PlayStation 2 or a PlayStation 1 maybe. CDs. I mean, PS1 games came in CD cases. That'd be a good spot for a cameo, but no such luck. I know there's a PS1 and a Crash Bandicoot thing in Uncharted 4.
Oh my god.
Which must have been a copyright mess,
It's Tommy
but
and Eugene. They look like babies here.
it looks like the guy from, it looks like an older version of Aquaman. What's his name?
Lights, heaters. There's gotta be a generator around here somewhere.
Eugene, I'm begging you. Just kidding.
Hey, found the generator.
How did she not find that? How did you not find that? Where is she? Where? Oh, is she even in the same room as me? I think she left me. They always leave me. So I guess it's just Ellie talking. I thought it was that other girl. Whoops. This TV box has been copy and pasted a few times. If you look, like, you can find like copy and pasted stuff lying around, so they can cheat these good graphics. Like that's just the same exact tub up there with the same markings and everything in the same exact spot 3 times. I mean, that's how they create the this illusion of better graphics than it really is. But it works. I mean, it's good. It's just interesting how they do it.
That's better.
Oh, wow. Impressive workbench, Eugene. I bet you could mod your gun with this gear.
How do you mod a gun? Like, am I dumb for saying that? Okay. Fire rate, stability, capacity, please. Let's see if I can do as many as how many I can do. I don't know if that's how that works.
Good job with that.
That was right in my right ear on these headphones, by the way, so, that scared me. Okay. Looks like I can't upgrade anything else. That's fine. I like how Ellie like knows how to use stuff. Like, I mean, like, I guess it's pretty self-explanatory, but I mean, she'd have like no like instincts on how to use electronics.
Oh, hello.
But I guess she's figured out how to use like TVs and watch movies with Joel and stuff.
Ellie,
So
look at the floor.
it's not too
There's
crazy to
more
think
stuff down
about.
there.
You see a way down?
Not
No
here.
jump button. If this was a 3D platformer, you could just ground pound into it, but not happening. I'm itchy. I feel like bugs are on me, but they're not. Sorry. Comic books. Magazines. We do be playing The Last of Us. Alright. Just looking at some Easter eggs. Easter egg hunting always in this game, but not much luck. We've seen Jack and Dexter and Uncharted references. I could use a chair like that. But other than that, nothing too interesting. Exploring move. Unless this is where I'm supposed to go. Okay. No, it's not. Okay. Do I have to break that other window, perhaps? Checking that comment. Hi, Eli. I don't think I've met you before. Welcome to the stream. Oh, there is a hit
Oh?
button now. Okay. They really make sure that you don't have to, you know, do anything on your own in this game. Except for maybe the stealth. They don't let you get confused for a second. Okay. I was not about to figure that out. Now I really gotta hold try.
What's he got down here?
Oh god.
Well, it's obviously a sex den. That's why he didn't tell you about it.
I hope it's a sex den. For his sake. He was so lonely, man.
You see the center of the flashlight? It's like it looks a little bit burned out, like a real flashlight, you know? Did I say flashlight? I might have said flashlight, but I meant flashlight.
Oh my god. It's weed. That's a lot of dead weed.
This explains a lot.
Can you still, like, will smoking dead weed really do anything? I know nothing about the Mary Jane, so... VMHS?
Hey, he's got that videotape thing.
Huh. Dong of the Wolf. Smash Brandy's cooch.
Are these?
That was the Crash Bandicoot porn.
Interesting taste, Eugene.
I wonder what a Smash Brandy's Cooch porn, like an actual live action Crash parody would look like. I don't have any covers, it's all just tapes. Oh well.
Ah.
Oh, there we go.
You think it's still good?
Does weed go bad?
Let's find out.
You having a hard time?
No, I got it.
This better not.
Fuck. Give me that.
Oh, yeah, like you're gonna get it.
Just break it.
Okay. It's...
Yeah.
I guess it is joints and it'd be broken glass, but
Oh, fuck it.
never mind. Not gonna stop her.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I got it
Worked.
open, didn't I?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. It worked, didn't it? Queer
Sounds
as?
I mean... gonna be stuck here a while, right?
There's literally no reason not to. If I lived in a post-apocalyptic world like this, I would just... No reason not to do anything like this.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't know, can you?
It's got something to do with virginity.
Scale of 1 to 10. 1 being, like, absolute trash. And 10 being life-altering.
What's the quality of that poom?
How would you rate our kiss from last night?
Close enough.
Why are we still talking about this? You said it was a mistake.
Did I say that?
What are you doing?
I asked you to rate our kiss.
It's gonna make me kiss. It's gonna be a quick time event. Press triangle for tongue.
I don't know.
Ooh, hit the mic. Sorry. Did
Give
not
it
mean
a
to hit the
6.
mic.
A
A
6?
6? That's... what?
Wow.
Like a solid 6.
Okay.
There were a lot of people around.
Yeah, but 6.
Oh, what? I mean, now I really want to know how you'd rate it.
I don't think you do.
Because I'd give it like an 11. It's a big sexual awakening.
You're infuriating.
Have you met you?
You make me want to go back outside into that blizzard.
No one is stopping you.
This better be better than a 6.
So they don't show that sex scene, but there's a sex scene coming up that they do show. You know? And I feel a bit robbed by that.
Where are they?
Like they're just fucking with us. Oh my god, that better not be fucking the same. It's not. Okay, guys, I thought for a second this game was so underthought, gameplay-wise, that they, gave me Ellie's inventory for Abby. I don't know how much of the game I play as Abby. This is a weird mechanic. Maybe this is, this could very well be, introduction for the characters in The Last of Us 3. Like in Last of Us 1, you play as Joel most of the time. And then it ends, you play as Ellie, then it's back to Joel for a bit. I can't but wondering if this is going to be like, they're trying to get you attached to Abby. And have, like, Ellie be the Joel of Last of Us 3, where, you know, she's only in it a little bit. And then Abby's, like, the new protagonist in that game. I really hope that's not the case. I don't dislike this character, she's fine. I just thought the two attached so far, but it's not bad. No. Just gotta run. Go! Oh my god, that is terrifying.
Okay, up this way.
Get up.
Damn it!
No, this isn't going to do any good. My strategy was to stay as high as possible, but that's not going to help. This truck looks familiar. Is this where I was earlier? As Ellie? I don't think so. Come on. I knew that would work. Alright. Bit of a head start now. Oh my god, where'd I go? Where'd I go? Where'd I go? Where'd I go? Nice. Now where? I missed a med pack. That's okay. That's okay.
They're here.
Is that? It's not. Looks like a young child, but it's not.
Oh shit! Hold up! This way! Come on!
Where did he go? The frame rate is different, by the way.
Gotta get inside!
Where? I don't feel bad about dying there, because, like, where did he go?
Oh shit! Hold up! This way! Come on!
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
Where the hell they all come from? It don't matter. What does is where we going. I reckon we go out the back. We can make a break for the lodge. Yeah, I ain't got a better idea. Hey, you got a gun?
Yeah.
Well, I hope you're a good shot. Keep up with us.
So there's, like,
We gotta
random
warn everyone.
strangers.
Come back with a cleanup crew. God damn it! These sons are everywhere!
Sorry.
Gotta move! Get to the door!
I can't even use this new weapon. Nice. I'm liking it more and more.
Damn it! The door ain't gonna hold for long. We need to hurry.
Ooh, a hammer, cool. I really hope I escape by this thing, but I don't think that's what I'm doing.
That's our way out! You see a way up there? Here, use this!
It's another rope thing.
Hey, girl! Give us a hand with
Yeah.
this thing! Push it up under the cart! We're getting inside! I'll get the gauntlet to the window! You two keep those infected off of me! Damn, this thing is heavy! Heads up!
Not a clicker.
Get this thing off of me! Help me!
Got it. Okay, I got you. Oh! How was I supposed to avoid that? I never played the PS3 version of The Last of Us. So, please.
Come on, goddammit! Move! Trigger!
Thanks, buddy. Okay, that clicker is going to be an issue. Oh, I think it loaded.
Come on, goddammit! Got a clicker! Get this thing off of me! Help me with this thing!
I want that other guy to die.
Save my hide there. You need me to take over? I got it. Just keep those infected away. Hurry! I'm running low. Olympus. I got him.
Oh, I'm really hurt. I can't. Hang on, I can't fight you. I can't fight you. I can't fight you. I can't fight you. Shit. Oh my god, this game isn't meant for these, like, action scenes. It's not fast enough. So there's 4 lines beneath the hammer. I think I get 4 kills with the hammer. Oh no, I don't get 4 kills with the hammer. I get 4 swings with the hammer. Okay. You know, that's fair.
Get this thing off of me! Help! The hell with you! Save my
Oh,
life.
thank god, thank god, thank
You
god.
need me to
Alright.
take over? I got it. Just keep those infected away. Hurry! Hello! Just need another minute. How we doing, Tommy? Almost there.
Gotta get away, gotta get away, gotta get away, gotta get away, gotta get away. I don't want to do this over and over and over again, so...
Hurry!
I'm amazed that worked.
Can't stay here.
No, I can't handle all this right now. I'm not... Please, hurry up.
Let's go.
Okay. The perfect checkpoint.
I got you. They're close to us.
Where are we
So-
going?
It's this way. Come on.
They're everywhere.
Oh my god.
Go now. Open those doors. Through here. Let's go. What's your name?
So this is a prequel
Abby, you
story.
okay? That ain't gonna hold. We gotta go back.
I was right.
Jackson,
It
we need to
is
barricade that
Joel,
door.
but it's
Tommy,
younger
we cannot
Joel.
stay here. The horses ain't making it all that
My
way.
friends. My friends are at a mansion just north of here. It's fenced in. We have the whole perimeter secured.
It's a Baldwin place. I can work. All right. I'll get the door. All right. You ride with me. Come on. Come on! Hold on tight!
What about this
Whoa.
one?
When I was 12, I found a skateboard.
Uh-oh. And I tried to get on it. And it shot right out from underneath me.
Wait, how did you get the scar?
I fell on my knife.
Okay. A chemical burn. I did it myself.
Why?
Was that in the game? I don't remember.
To cover a bite mark. Right here. I got jumped by an infected when I was 14. And turns out I'm immune, so it healed with a ring of fucked up teeth marks and cysts and...
Ow! Fuck you.
What? Hey!
It looks
I
like you already
told you
did
a real
that.
fucking story.
I did tell you a real fucking story.
Oh, you want a bite mark?
Whoa.
Did you hear that?
Jesse?
You can't join.
Just stay there, okay?
Are you okay?
Just will
What's
you wait,
going on?
please?
Do not hurry, please.
What? Just turn around. What are you doing?
Are you kidding me? You're supposed to be on patrol.
There's a blizzard outside.
Is that weed?
Yes.
Why are you here?
People are counting on you. You get that? What we do matters.
Well, then why aren't you at the fucking lookout?
Because Tommy and Joel didn't show up.
What do you mean?
We waited for them for an hour. I was looking for their horses when I saw lights.
Maybe they just went back to town.
Without being replaced? No way. How much of their region have you covered?
Not much.
Then we split up. Go at it from different sides, and we can cover the whole thing in a few hours.
I don't like you riding solo. We don't know what's out there.
Exactly. What if they need help?
Okay, I'll head west. Dina can take south, and you come from the east, but be smart about it, yeah?
Yeah.
Are we all splitting up in different directions? That's not smart to begin with. So, it is. Back to Abby already.
Let's get inside!
That's Abby's boyfriend, I think. Not her boyfriend, like the other guy. Not the other guy. I mean, the guy from when we first played as her is just he's with someone else, but I think he was with Abby at one point.
They scared us.
How you guys doing?
We're good. Thanks.
Yeah. Can I talk to you for a minute?
those saddles off?
No, it's all right. We'll just ride out the storm and get out of here. Oh, got any brushes or towels?
Get out of your hair is the same thing he said to Ellie, just for observation.
Nothing but lucky.
You have no idea.
Y'all get electricity in here.
Where the fuck have you been?
There are solar panels on the roof.
Who are these people?
How long y'all been here?
Since yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yep.
What are y'all doing out this way?
Just passing through. You two live nearby?
We do. A few hours down the hill. Y'all should come back with us, restock before you head out.
Appreciate it. I'm Mel, by the way.
Tommy, this is my brother.
Joe.
Yeah, that reconfirms my memory of The Last of Us 1.
Y'all act like you heard of us or something.
Because they have.
Holy shit.
Laura? All clear?
He's out. Put him against the wall.
Tommy!
Why? Why would you ever do that? Oh my god. They saved her life.
Puta madre.
Joel Miller.
Who are you?
Joel?
Guess.
Why don't you say whatever speech you got rehearsed? Get this over with.
Tourniquet his leg. Do it.
I want to tell you a secret. I don't know what that word meant.
Don't you fucking move.
Oh, I see what they're doing. They're going to amputate it. Except they don't.
Clear out. Stupid old man.
Thanks for saving my
You don't
life,
have to
by
rush this.
the way. Still confused, to be honest. It's interesting.
Joel! Tommy!
I said that looked like a younger Joel, but now it's clearly present day Joel. When I hear the name Joel, like all I can think of is the Vine Sauce streamer. His name is Joel. He works with like, never mind, Vine Sauce is a whole team of people. But Joel, he does this impression of his dad that sounds like Kermit the Frog, and he goes, "I'm trying to see if I can do it." Joel, what did you do to the computer, Joel? What did you do to the computer, Joel? Ugh, it's a really good skit that he does, but can't quite do it the same. I'm just gonna fuck it do it. Alright. That didn't go over well. That's fine. What did you do to the computer, Joel? I can't do it. It's not the same. It's okay. Joel? Not as good of a voice actor as I thought. Yeah.
Joel! Tommy!
So now I'm off to fight Abby, but clearly she's not dead yet. And she's gonna be a recurring villain that I have to play as and then feel guilty. A big gimmick of this game, like Naughty Dog said that they wanted the players to feel guilty when killing in this game, even though it's like it's necessary to kill. Like you can't. It's not like your player decision doesn't change the story. There's no, I don't think there's an alternate ending or anything.
Okay, you're okay.
So, you know, they don't really give you a choice on whether or not to. What you have to do is just you feel bad for scripted events that you have to do to beat the game. So.
There it is.
Joel? Tommy?
Joe? 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 What did you do to the computer? I can't
Joel.
huddle over that. Darn. This is a nice place, actually. This is the cutscene earlier. This is, when they first revealed Abby. They panned over these. Then it showed that man's face, and they got up and they came over to this window. Be cool if I could use that, but can't. There's Blathers. This is a golf. Oh, this is like a golf place. I see. I think it's just a house, but it kind of resembles a golf club. Oh, is she gonna be shirtless? She looked shirtless from that scene.
Get her down! Get off me! Get her hand! Get the fuck off me!
I can't. Never mind.
You got her! Look, you got her! Okay?
Oh, she's not shirtless, but she took her
Fucking die!
jacket off.
What's going on?
Let him go!
Who is that?
Let him
She
go!
snuck in.
Why aren't you posted up outside?
We didn't think anyone was gonna show up.
What the hell did you expect? We gotta get out
Ellie
of here
got it
before the whole
into
town's
its
on top of
place
us.
really easily, but the infected couldn't get in? I
You're
don't know.
done.
You want what I want, right?
End it. Now.
Is it just me, or like, did Joel have gray hair earlier
Get up!
and not now?
Joel, fucking get up!
Yes, Joel, get up.
Please stop!
Come on, what are you,
Please don't shoot!
what are you,
Joel,
tired?
Please get up! No! Fucking kill you!
That'd be a twist if they just fucking killed Ellie right there. End credits. I beat the game.
Ellie. I'm sorry.
Why don't I play as her instead?
They're down here!
How did she get out of that? That's the same shot from the beginning of the game. I like that. So I wanted to take it as Joel actually died. Like, I thought maybe, it's possible, like, he would have survived that, but it seems like he didn't. So I want to feel something. Like I want to feel more emotional towards the loss of Joel.
Hey.
But I mean, I know he was killed by the other playable character, but it still kind of feels underwhelming. I just don't feel anything. You know? Abby might have been one of the doctors or something.
Maria wants to make sure you're eating.
She can't stop us.
To have the guys that we would need to do this smart, we'd be leaving Jackson vulnerable.
No. I almost dropped my controller. I left it sitting on my leg.
So they just get away with this?
Nobody wants that.
Yeah, but that's what's happening.
What if we get hit by hunters again?
Is this you talking or is this her?
It's a valid point.
If it were you or me, Joel would be halfway to Seattle already.
No, he wouldn't.
He absolutely fucking would be.
Well, we don't even know for certain that they're from Seattle.
Washington Liberation Front. That's what you said was on those patches.
What if they stole those jackets?
That's...
What's the WLF move?
What are you doing? You know what? I'm leaving tomorrow. And if you want to come with me, great.
You have no idea what you're walking into. You don't know how large that group is, how armed.
I don't care. You can't talk me out of this.
Give me a day to talk to Maria. Okay? There's got to be some folks you can spare.
And if she won't budge?
Well, I'll figure something out. One day. Please.
Fine.
Okay.
It's a really bright transition. I don't know Tommy that well. He was barely in the first game, so I don't really know why they expect me to feel anything towards anything he says. They killed Joel off real quick in this game. Like, I thought it'd be closer to the end. Like, I first of all, I fucking called it when he's the first character you play as, because that's what happened in the first game. The first character you play as dies in like the first 10 minutes of the game. So the first game was paced better. I like the first game more so far, but it has time. It has time. I'm sure it's a long game.
I want to stop at his house before we leave.
Ooh, we're going to Joel's original house. Okay.
I just have to make something up.
They still have like a real. I think his grave was made of wood, but they still have like a proper functioning grave in this world. I mean, there's like a pretty good society in The Last of Us 2.
Looks like Tommy took one. Now Maria's got the stables locked down.
Fucking Tommy. We'll figure something else out on the way. A car or a horse or something.
Okay.
This makes getting to Seattle a lot harder.
Then it's gonna be harder.
You can still change your mind, you know.
I know.
I was holding the analog
Just
stick
wanted to feel
back
like you
to
had-
keep up with her pace,
Ellie,
and then I push it all the way forward to go faster, and
you go.
that's as fast as I could walk.
End of story.
You really don't have much control over this game, which is ironic, but it is what it is.
You need
Looks
to get
like
your
gameplay
backpack.
again. Alright.
I hid it by the east gates. I figured we'd want to slip out that way.
Something's up with that tree shadow. I have a bit of a theory, by the way. I don't know if it's a theory or if it's because I got mildly spoiled. But someone said that even though The Last of Us 2 is a very controversial game, not to use it as an excuse to be either homophobic or transphobic. And I know, I mean, like, I can see why they're saying don't be homophobic, because this game has a lot of homosexual representation in it, which is great. And then someone said that not to be transphobic, and I thought, well, that's, yeah, sure, but are there any transgender people in this game? And that's why, like, when I first saw Abby, her boobs look like pecs, and like her jawline is really strong, and she looks transgender almost, and she's really masculine. I can't help but wonder if she's supposed to be like a transitioning character, if she's trying, if she's supposed to be trans somehow, and if she was, I feel like she would change her name. But I could be wrong. I could just be someone saying that to make sure they include more people in their statement. But be interesting. I'm not sure why that would what that would change for this story, but it's possible. Is this all like right here now? Like, if everyone left these like envelopes. That's a huge envelope, by the way. That is a very big envelope. Everyone's leaving these like now, like in this world, like they could just go out and buy flowers. Even like I said, like there's a pretty good functioning society in this version of The Last of Us. Even in the first game, they had like a society going, because it was 20 years into this stuff. It wasn't just like, you know, just yesterday.
Hey.
Is this
I can go get
his original house? I think it is, but
Okay.
at the same time, this might be his
I'm okay.
house from this recent town that they live in, but we'll recognize it as soon as we get in. Yeah, it's the same house. I recognize
I'll
it.
hang out down here.
More copy and pasting going on. He just so happens to have the same exact statues that were in the golf house. Same exact stuff. Same books, same VHS tapes. It's kind of cool.
Dino Nicus. That was a good day.
Is that from the first game? Dino. Okay. I thought it'd say more. This looks like this, by the way. Just like bookshelves of the same books. Everything has that look to it. Did someone just put this here like now? Or to Joel from Ellie, so that would have been somewhat suspect while he was alive, while Joel and Ellie were friends. I love the detail in this, like, because you can see that she used the cross shape. Like, she put a pencil against a ruler and used that as a reference point to draw Joel. It's pretty cool. This seems pretty on model to the house in the first game, if I'm remembering correctly. It might not be anything like it, but like, they didn't update the technology or anything dumb like that because of was this here? That's a very strange meat. I mean, I guess he just got a meat grinder going. I mean, he has been living in this house actively, so things would be moved or different. But at the same time, I can't help but wonder if this is the same house from the first game. If, you know, they didn't do anything, like, continuity-wise, that wouldn't make sense. Very Joel paintings to have. This really reflects his personality pretty well. He's a cool guy. It's a shame he had a whole total of 3 lines in this game. Aww. He owned a lot of different guitars. This exploration is probably like the #1 thing that makes The Last of Us more game than... Wow, Joel did that, huh? Who knew he was so talented? It's interesting. Guitar making is a very interesting art in itself, too. Like, that's not easy to do. I guess you could say it's very time consuming. I'm just going to go ahead and say this isn't the same house from The Last of Us 1. Anyway, see, I was wrong about that, but as I was saying, like, what makes The Last of Us necessary to be a video game, like, people say, like, it would be better off as a movie, but this sense of exploration and discovery of your own stuff, and being immersed in the world that this game takes place in, is probably more important to The Last of Us being a game instead of a movie than any of the stealth or shooting or action. Like, The Last of Us gameplay isn't supposed to be anything special, but it's very possible that that's why this game is better suited as a game than a show or a movie, because you get to actually see it for yourself instead of... You get to see it for yourself and be inside of it instead of just seeing whatever select stuff the director wants you to see. You can kind of be in your own adventure. I remember this. I think this is the watch his daughter gave him, and they joke about it. It's like, where'd you buy this? She's like, drugs. Selling drugs. And it breaks. I think it stops a bullet, is what happens. And he wears it throughout the entire game. It's just really sad. I feel more emotion over the sight of this watch than I did when he got hit in the head with a golf club. That for some reason didn't faze me, but this does emotionally. So the most interesting thing that happened so far is the subtle reference to the first game, the subtle nod. That I can't but wonder, does she wear it? It's possible. It's his gun. Better take that. Can't really do anything with his jeans, but the gun and watch, you know, yeah, I'd do the same thing. You can see his speaker system in the corners of the room like that.
Everything
So
okay?
it's surround sound from where he'd play his record, and then the record, you can even see the wire hooked up to the speaker up there to go around the corner of the room, and there's probably a fourth one. Yeah, that's so fucking cool. I love that detail. This looks like it's supposed to be a clock, like this Texas thing. I think they have a Texas clock in like King of the Hill or something. It looks a lot like it, but this house, this entire design of this house is so much more character development for Joel as a character than anything he did or said in this game. And it's such amazing storytelling. Like, I have to give the game huge props for this this execution of this. This is the best part of the game so far for me. Oh, it smells just like him. This is really somber. I don't like this at all. Since this is a perfectly fine house to live in, you know, even if it is in a world with clickers and zombies and infected and stuff, they shouldn't just. I know it's Joel's house, but stuff like this would be too valuable to just, you know, like leave. You know, someone should inherit it or use it. I know, you know, it's better than it's him and Tom. I wonder if I explored enough if I could find that picture Tom had in the first game of Joel with his actual biological daughter. But it's such a small picture. It would take a lot of time. And Joel didn't want that picture in the first game. So if anything, it would be hanging up in Tommy's house. I can't believe Joel made this. That is wild to think about. And it's based, you can even see like it's based off, oh no, I was wrong. I thought maybe that was the reference picture for it, but it's not. I'm sorry, it reminds me of my grandfather. He does the same thing. Nothing to this caliber, but he also does wood carving and like guitar stuff. Joel is very similar to my grandfather. So it just kind of hits home with me, you know. This is the best part of the game so far. Each of the paintings are different too. Like, I don't think any of them are copy and pasted. Even the one above his bed was unique, which takes up, and like in this such high resolution too. Oh wow, I didn't think that'd be scripted. But as I was saying, this all the paintings and textures are really high resolution,
Maria.
which is why this
I'm
game
headed
takes
to
up so
Seattle.
much space on my
I wish I
PS4.
could let it go, but I can't. I have to bring these people to justice. Ellie's gonna try to come after me, but stop her. Take her guns, lock up the horses, maybe lock her up. Buy me some time so I can end this. Love you always, Tommy. He's gonna get himself killed.
He should have taken me with him. You should have given us a group to go after those fuckers.
I wish I could.
You gonna try to lock me up?
I'd prefer that you stay.
That's not gonna fucking
I
happen.
prefer that you stay, but I know you better. You going with her?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna sneak out of here?
Yeah.
On foot?
Yeah.
Who is this? I haven't seen my phone in a minute. Let me see.
I told the stable to let you out with your horse. Grab some ammo, too.
Thank you, Maria.
Just, do me a favor and bring my dumbass husband home in one piece, please.
Oh, it's Tommy's wife.
Of course.
So is Tommy the new Joel? Which is a little weird, but
Get
okay.
going,
Oh,
Liz.
she was in the first game, now that I
You're
think about
losing
it.
weight.
Sorry about all that noise. I'm messing with my microphone. I'm trying to get it in a good angle where it's not in my eyes, but it's near my mouth. I think those guitar strings, as the ambient music, is supposed to be Joel. That's interesting. That's the first title we've seen for like a setting. So maybe instead of seasons, the titles screens will
Hunter
be
was on top of him, drowning
cities.
him, and Joel couldn't get to his gun.
Jeez. Were you scared?
Well, I didn't even think. I just ran in there, grabbed his gun, and shot the guy in the face.
How old were you?
14. How old were you when you first
That's
killed
super
someone?
cute.
We talking infected?
No. Fully conscious, non-fungal person.
The Last of Us is the best Yuri anime.
Wow. What happened?
Guy was coming at my mom. I stabbed him.
Shit. You got me beat.
Yeah, I'm a real badass. So how lost are we?
Very.
We're not.
It's good to be out of snow though.
Uh-huh.
Hey, have a little faith.
What about those crazy cannibals you said you and Joel ran into?
This game's
They
gorgeous.
came after you guys once. Maybe these WLFs are connected to them.
No. It didn't seem like the same group.
Maybe those black market smugglers back in Boston?
Wow.
Do you not? Joel crossed a lot of people. I don't see the point in guessing.
Okay.
At least until we find out more information.
It's weird to think that I'm playing this on what's technically considered outdated hardware. I mean, this is a brand new PS4 game, and everything came out yesterday, technically. But these visuals are some of the best I've ever seen, and like consistently good. Like usually after playing a game for 5 minutes, the graphics no longer impress me. But it's just mind blowing to realize, like even like the Last of Us on PS3 holds up really well graphically from what I've seen of it. Considering the hardware, and of course, Last of Us Remastered is a superior version of that game, and was a bit of a preview for what the graphics in this game was going to look like. But you know, to think that this game looks even better on like PS4 Pro or whatever. And like a lot of PS4 games don't impress me that much anymore, but to think this is what the PS4 could have been doing the entire time. We have ugly games like Ghost Recon Breakpoint where the graphics suck and they're not that good. Or just like most of the games I play are ports of previous games. And I don't play a lot of new games with beautiful graphics. And that I pressed that by accident. Didn't mean to get off. But you know,
Ellie, cars.
it's crazy to
Getting
think
close.
about.
Start keeping an eye out.
That
Got it.
is wild. This was a bus stop. This was a bus stop at one point. Man. It's wild. This is a cool game. Okay, where do I go? Through here looks like something. And you can see my, you know, discussion about graphics with,
Here we go.
people always say like, oh, the
Guess I was
PS3 and
wrong.
PS4 wasn't
Turns
that
out
great
you
of
do
a
know where you're going.
graphical leap. Like, it's not that big of a generational leap. The graphics leap wasn't that impressive. But if you go back and look at PS3 games, and then you look at PS4 games, and you realize how big of a jump there really was. And it's crazy to think about. It's crazy to think about how good games can look on, like, I've never had a high-end gaming PC or anything. I've never had, like, a, you know, $2,000 gaming PC with the latest SSD drives and RAM and graphics cards and GTX 1080, whatever. I never had any of that. And, frankly, I don't want it compared to, game consoles. I know they're technically better, but, you know, that's not I just don't really have a reason for it, because I can play pretty much whatever game I want to play, and I don't care about graphics that much. So I'm pretty satisfied with what I have, so there's no reason to go spend all that money. Anyways, that's a whole different topic for another day. But, it's just crazy to think that this is running on hardware that we've had since 2013, November of 2013. It's 2020 now. It's been 7 years, or like 6.5 years since the console. I mean, technically, I'm playing on a PS4 Slim, but the architecture of the console is all the same as the 2013 model. It's just weird to
Seems
think about.
quiet. Yeah. Think about how well we hide our lookouts.
This is certainly the
I
best
know.
looking PS4 game there's ever
what
going to
scares me.
be. If there's a better looking game, you know, I haven't seen it. So, this is, it's, you know, it's really something. Hopefully this game is backwards compatible on PS5. If I can play this on PS5, then, you know, 4K resolution and high dynamic range and all that good stuff. I'd love to see it all again. Because, I mean, I'm playing on considerably
Whoa.
the worst
Is that the
hardware
QZ?
you can for this. I don't have a PS4
Yep.
Pro.
Watch the high spots.
And even if you're watching this stream, you're just watching it in 720p at best. Because that's the only thing it'll let me stream in. I think on PS4 Pro you can stream at a little bit of a higher resolution, but right now 720p is the best you're going to get for this. If you're watching this game at 720p, you're really missing out on that little bit of extra detail. Make sure my flashlight's turned off. That makes this game look really gorgeous. And then of course I'm missing out on upscaled 4K and stuff like that make this game look more and more lifelike. But as it is, it's perfect. It's incredible. You can even see the ripples in the water as I walk through the puddles.
these cages?
Holding cells. Soldiers had them in Boston, too.
So I wonder, how do they study, like at Naughty Dog, how do they study what stuff that's been sitting in weather and around plants for 20 years? Like, where do they go and what do they do to tell what an overgrown city would look like? Like how rusty stuff gets, how much grass grows on it, how much mold there is. How do they know when to, what that would, you know, realistically look like? Is it accurate? Is this, you know, 20 years of plants taking over? 20 years of nature taking over? Or is it like maybe, you know, 2, 3, 4 years worth of growing to be done? Of course, the bus stop in the middle of the woods, that's easily 20, 30 years of growing to be done. But all of this, like this grass and these vines, I feel like that would happen in like 1 year, 2 years. I'm testing the draw distance right now because I saw some pop in with these trees up here, but maybe if I would go slowly, you can't tell. I'm just trying to search for this game, search for graphical errors in this game, and see if I can find anything that makes this game look worse than it does, because it looks so nice as it is that I can't even purposely find low resolution textures or anything to make this game look worse than it does.
These were soldiers from the QZ. See the Fedra uniforms?
You think it was the WLF?
And they left them here. Like a warning.
That's fucked up.
Is that a turret gun? Yeah, that's a straight up, like, maybe not. Looks like a turret, but I don't know. Might not be. Okay. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here. I honestly don't know where to go. Again. I lost myself. Getting caught up in the environment. But let's do some more climbing. That accomplished nothing. Clearly, like, I think they designed that for me to be up here, but it doesn't lead anywhere. Oh, sorry. I forgot to check the time when I looked at my phone. 10:10. It's not bad. I can go for another hour or two. Gonna need to break to go get a bottle of water, though. Oh, there it is. There's a ladder. Whoops.
Gina, help me up here. Okay.
That upper body strength.
I'll keep an eye out. Just see if you can get the gate open from the other side.
Sounds good.
That was brave. That balance mechanic did nothing, by the way. I think I need to get down here. Yeah, crouch. There we go. So this all looks very realistic, like as far as everything's being set up goes. But at the same time, it's still technically level design to script everything. Because like, all this stuff is deliberately put here for the player to know where to go and what to do, which doesn't happen in real life, but it's still pretty realistic. You see her expression; she's just so amazed that she's alive at all. It's wild seeing these like tall ass trees right next to buildings. It's a really cool aesthetic that you don't see very much in media. I guess post-apocalyptic is pretty common, but this exact look isn't seen very often. And, this is very Last of Us onesie. In fact, I think this is where the game ended. But I don't remember if that was Seattle or not, but this looks exactly like it. Wasn't it like an indoor waterfall? Like there was some way, somehow, a waterfall going down one of those buildings in some way. I'm not sure how that even would work, but it's still neat. It's Metal Gear Solid 3. Or maybe it's 2 that has the ladder. I don't know. I never played those games. Imagine playing games without vibrations. People are like, oh, I don't like playing games with vibration. It doesn't do anything for me. But my controller vibrated when she hit the ground, and it makes me feel immersed. So, you know. Better go find another generator.
How do I get you power?
Better follow that wire. Found it. Ooh. Okay. So. Just kick it. Didn't sleep well. It's been a long day for me. Sorry. Obvious. That's a cool mechanic. I do not remember that from the first game at all. So I like that. I like that you can just break windows. Documents, 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 documents. Oh, it's a map. Nice. Oh, that's cool. There's a Ferris wheel. I wonder... That'd be cool if you could, like, ride the Ferris wheel in this game.
Okay. Wonder when this was written. The Saravina base. That's something.
This seems to be a bit of a dead end. Never mind.
That's a generator.
Might want to plug it in, Ellie. Same thing as earlier. Let's go. There'd be no point in doing that, but it would be pretty fun to do. Actually, I wonder what happens if I just do it. There's no point in doing that, but it's cool that it lets you.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Ellie? Ellie! Over here!
Where? Oh, you're through there.
Hey, everything okay? What was that sound?
I got that gate open. Gotta figure out this
Crawl
one
through
out.
this hole.
Well, we believe in you.
Thanks.
Who's we? Just turns her head out. Wait, did you just say we? Can you see her through that? Yeah, you can. That's really cool. She doesn't just disappear. PC gamers, like going back to the whole thing about like PC gaming, computer gaming. I mean, is that people are so unimpressed by console graphics. And I you know, I get it. I get it. They have like all the whatever resolution or frame rate they want, whatever combination of the two, they can do whatever they want. And you know, same with the graphics quality and textures. I mean, I get it. I know. But what game? I mean, like, at the end of the day, graphics quality definitely depends on the game itself rather than the hardware. The hardware, there's only so much you can do if the developers don't make a good-looking game. So I'm just trying to wonder, like, what's the point if the game doesn't look that good to begin with? Like again, going back to, like, to Ghost Recon, where that's kind of an ugly game compared to this, at least. Why is that one not Sparker?
Whew. Okay.
Oh, nice, a limbo game. Never mind. Too tall for it. So, I mean, like, would a PC gamer play this and be impressed? Like, wow, this is really good considering the hardware. Or would they be like, oh, wow, man. I mean, like, there's not even a PC version of this game to compare it to. So I just can't help but wonder if people make the argument, like, there's only so much hardware can do before, you know, definitely, like, design and attention to detail takes over. Oh my god. So I guess that throwing mechanic wasn't entirely useless after all. Okay. Was worth a shot. I'm not really super fond of the way this game controls, by the way. Ellie takes forever to face a different direction. How does that connect to what I'm doing? Am I doing anything right? I don't know. And I don't see anywhere else to go after this. So, you know, I'm just not sure. Oh, okay, there it is. Oh, I see. Get it. Documents, checkpoint gate codes. Main gate 0512. I got you. I'm smart. I'm smart, I'm not stupid. Let's see here.
Yes.
Well done!
Saw that coming.
Hey, come on. Let's get out of here. That crash was pretty loud. Now what?
Found a note back there. Had some
Duck.
codes on it. Says there's a WLF safe house at some place called
Could've seen that
Saravina
coming.
Base.
Saravina. So we find it?
Hopefully we find our first WLF. Get them to talk. Go from there.
Let's do it.
That is such clever design. Look. So when you see arrows in games, your instinct is to turn. And I mean, like, you know, like in a normal functioning city where there's not trees growing in the middle of the pavement like this, the arrow would just make normal sense, you know. But they put it there, and brother, you know, like, there's nothing over here, of course. So you see that, and your instinct is to follow it, even though, like, it may not necessarily be where you planned on going. But you see that, and it makes sense design-wise, and it makes sense in terms of just telling you where to go. It's just really clever.
Oh shit, look. Saravina Hotel.
That's gotta be it. Okay. Let's find a way past this,
Gate East 2.
Fedra gate?
Very creative. Gets right to the point. Let's get closer and scope it out.
Looks like I have to find another
Another code?
generator.
That note I found has a bunch of them. But we need to get power to the gate first.
East 25345. So there's no. It lets me go to the keypad, but there's no power to it. So let's follow this cord. For real this time, it actually helps. Actually does something.
Okay, here we go. It's out of gas.
This is not the most
God damn
riveting
it.
gameplay, but
Well, what do we do now?
Oh shit. The
it's
note.
nice. It's
What?
fine.
The note mentioned that there's gas in the courthouse garage and the dome.
Alright.
The
Courthouse
dome.
garage and the dome. So what's the plan for finding these places?
We ride around and see what we see.
You think Tommy came through here?
It's a very
He did.
slow jump. This game is going to acknowledge more clever design, a checkpoint. And it's a checkpoint. I guarantee you this functions as a game checkpoint as well. That's so fucking smart.
So, where are we?
Pretty sure.
I wouldn't write on this if you weren't absolutely sure, but it's just me. So it looks like this in the middle is like a proper marker for where I am, despite it being a paper map. So it's interesting. It's interesting way. That's one way to do it. This is a very open
What the hell
area.
happened out here? I'm guessing the military bombed the shit out of this place.
Why would they do that?
Well, they would sometimes destroy parts of the city that were lost to the infected. Or to rebels.
That seems like overkill.
Well, it usually worked.
It's in these
On the
big areas where want to guarantee that if I
Believe me, you're lucky you
explored,
didn't
I'd
grow
find
up
some
at
good
QZ.
stuff, but it's
I'm
too
starting to
big
get that impression.
and too time
What would have
consuming.
happened if I'd stayed? I'd probably just
to,
become one more asshole soldier.
No way. I can't see you taking orders from anybody.
Yeah,
to
good point.
I gotta say,
do
I was
that.
expecting the Seattle
So-
QZ to be a lot more.
But also in these
occupied?
big areas, this is where
Yeah.
the draw
Maybe they're
distance
all hiding at the
of these
Saravina.
shiny
How many WLF do you
games
think
with
there
beautiful
are anyway?
graphics begin to
Well,
show
at
their
least 8.
weaknesses.
If we're lucky, that'll be it.
This
We'll be
looks
fine.
a lot like
We should
part
stay
of
alert.
Near
Stock up while we
Automata,
can.
but that might be a dumb comparison to make. So apparently Fedra was like the fictional.
Ration Distribution Center.
In Boston, we'd line up for blocks. And the food sucked.
This looks
go
like
crazy.
where the first game
Some people do.
started. There's traffic light like
Ellie.
under a hill and
I
everything.
think Shimmer's getting sick.
What? How can you tell?
Oh my god, if
She
Shimmer
sounds a
turns
little
into an
hoarse.
infected.
Boy.
Come on, that was a good one.
Yeah, I had a feeling I got off there.
Check out those stained glass windows. I don't see many of those.
Oh, so this would have been a church at one point. How did they have time to make these signs in a time of crisis? Like clearly, when the infecting first started, it would have been a pretty quick outbreak. So do they take time to print this? Do someone do it by hand? How does a federal disaster response agency have this much money? There's no way they'd be funded to
Fuel
do all this
distribution.
at such a
There
short
we go.
notice.
Fedra secured the shit out of this place.
Boston always had food shortages. Hungry people get desperate.
Of course, the actual corporation meant for protecting people weren't very good at it.
Can you get through?
That's a bit of an oversight if you can
Right,
open it
I got
that
you.
much. Sir, are you okay? Are you infected? Can I help you? Okay,
I think we dropped all of them.
I think I can...
Yeah, looks that
no,
way.
Not yet. Alright. I need to find some more stuff to make bandages. Does the Molotov... Do you make the Molotov? No, you need like an actual glass bottle to do that, because I think it'd be really dumb if you can make a Molotov with a plastic bottle. Wouldn't make much sense. I feel like a tree this big would take longer to grow than 26 years, but yeah, that's just me. Also, crouching down in grass in order to not be spotted by enemies in a video game? I've never seen anything like that before. Very original mechanic, Naughty Dog. Oh my fucking god. Please give me the triangle, triangle, triangle. Thank you. Just a reminder, this is from the same studio that made Crash Bandicoot, but, you know. I have no idea how this, it still baffles me. They've made that transition, but it is what it is. She protects herself, right? Like, that girl doesn't die if I don't protect her. She's fine on her own. Because I kind of got a feeling that she can still die if I don't protect her. And it'll be a game over for me. And stuff like that is a huge pain in the ass. I hate it when games do that shit, but
Hey,
it is what it is.
This place is a synagogue.
A suck my dick?
How can you tell?
One, there are menorah decorations on the wall. It's a Jewish thing. And two, I didn't burst into flames just now, so...
Burst into flames?
It's just a dumb joke.
Oh, unlike your other ones?
You shut it. This place brings back a lot of memories. My sister used to drag me to
Can
a
I shoot
synagogue
that
all
and make
the
it
time.
explode?
You never struck me as much of a believer.
Nah. I like coming from a long line of survivors.
You mean after Outbreak Day?
No.
That, and the Inquisition, and
I
the
thought that was-
Holocaust.
Yeah, there we go.
My family always made it out alive.
Holocaust
Barely.
thing.
Okay.
It's a good thing you play as a slim girl in this game. I would never be able to do stuff like that. I am too obese. This is a long thing for a
Found the gas.
bit of
Just need to get
alcohol.
back there.
Oh yeah, they're trying to do this just for a bit of gas. I forgot. I like this game, but it's kind of hard to believe how it was so anticipated. Like, this game was waited for, like, you know, very, I mean, when was this game announced? 2017, 2018? This game's been announced for 2-3 years. It's been a bit of a wait since just the announcement, and then, like, people expecting The Last of Us 2 since,
God damn it.
you know, like a year or so after the
Language.
first game.
House of worship.
The first game's
It's
7.
empty.
That sucks. Now what?
We'll try our luck at the courthouse garage. Let's get out of here.
I really don't want to have to backtrack to that fucking fuck Fedra gate. Why did the game make me do this? Talk about a goose chase. I don't know. I get that it's gameplay, but I feel ripped off. Fat waste of time. Thanks, game.
Do you still pray?
Sometimes.
Really?
My headphones are hurting my ears. Hang on. I gotta adjust in this chair as well. That's better. Time for a quick phone break. Actually, gotta read this. read this message I got. Just a second. Okay. So, nothing crazy is going on my phone right now. Nothing that isn't, uh, nothing that's more interesting than this game. No reason to stop streaming. I actually plan on streaming this game like
When?
into the
I
night,
said
into
when we
like
left Jackson.
midnight, 1 a.m. maybe.
I said
'Cause
when
I
at
want
Joel's
this to be
grave.
a long stream.
Sometimes I just say little ones to myself.
Was that her or Ellie saying that?
Does it help?
Yeah,
I
no,
think it calms me.
it was Dina.
Helps me put things in perspective. It's a way to deal with grief. A way to show respect. It's what I know.
I think that icon in the corner is a gas canister, like how full my fuel is. But I'm not really sure if that's it or not. I mean, it's not really necessary to do that since it's kind of a scripted event. This isn't a game where you do that on your own very much, so I'm not really sure what that is then. She said they'd try the thing in the garage. So probably just exit somewhere. And try to find fuel elsewhere. Those cars, those abandoned cars would be a good place to start. There's no real way to escape out of here that I'm seeing because we climbed in through the second floor window. I really don't want to sit and dawdle until the hint button comes up, so let's look more at that map. So here I am, doing everything I can. So it wants me to go left. I mean, apparently I'm in the right place. Perhaps that was a bad time to take a phone break. Might have been better if I, you know, was paying a bit more attention.
What
Thank
now?
you.
Bet we could use that.
I overlooked the ropes, didn't I? I'll have to do the same thing with this again. Okay. Since she's Jewish, would it be bad luck if she broke the stained glass, or
Right behind.
or you know, like, is that a mean
Hey, what are
thing
you
to
doing?
Bet I can get to the other balcony with this.
Okay. Ellie,
do? That's
careful.
pretty fucking cool.
It's okay. It's holding.
It doesn't even show you the top of it. Like, what is it on? Okay. This is a... Thank you for still giving me tutorials. 3 hours into the game.
Nothing to it.
How long do you think this game
Money
is?
Right.
I mean, I think the whole meaning behind Joel's statement, like, it's time consuming. Like, I think the deeper meaning behind that is just, like, that this game is long. But people have already beaten it in 2 days, so it's got to be,
Okay. Cross
at
the dome off the list.
most, 16
Find the
hours.
courthouse.
At
It might be worth
most,
grabbing some supplies before we press on.
16, 20 hours to beat this game that I have to stream. So, that's not too bad. I like that. Yes, I'm probably going to be more on the 20 plus hours side because I go through games like this pretty slowly. I like to take it all in and do what I can. The fuck is this?
Rad.
It's an explosive. Okay. Does the combat in this game ever come to that? It feels like it doesn't, but it hasn't been very long. This one's short, so I'll read it. Miller, we've got fresh intel. There's an active WLF hideout on Spring and 5th. Grab any available soldiers in your sector and head to the hideout ASAP. Execute any suspects, secure the location, and await my arrival, Sergeant Ward. So Private Miller, that's either Tommy or Joel. I'm going to go ahead and say Tommy because, you know, Joel was a bit busy when all this stuff started. I don't think he was in the Fedra. So, you know. It's a letter for Tommy. And it's amazing that we live in this world where everything we do, no matter where we go, we find stuff
Spring and 5th.
relevant to our life, to the people we know. Like they're the only people that lived in this world.
Score.
So I have more guns. I'm holding square. What is the issue? How long do I have to hold square? Okay. I see. Yeah. Gameplay. Emma Patterson, that's Emma and Jason Patterson. That name sounds real familiar. But I can't say for sure if that's an Easter egg or not. Line forms here. Okay, that's weird. I noticed I haven't unlocked any trophies in this game. I haven't seen any PlayStation trophies. I haven't seen anything, really. I'm just gonna keep going. It feels like there's nothing to do through here.
Hey, I think I found the courthouse.
How can you tell?
See that sign up there? On the building that says courthouse?
Oh, well, nice work, detective.
A good thing the vines don't cover that.
Mark this place on the map.
Also symbolism with the flag. These stairs and rails make me wish there was a skateboard in this game. like I was playing Skate. I want to play Skate. I want to play Skate 4. In The Last of Us, someone should take this level and make a mod for Skate, and so you can shred the stairs in the courthouse as Ellie in a skateboarding video game. Then finally, The Last of Us would have gameplay people respect.
Worth a try.
Let's keep looking.
Just what I wanted to do. Let's continue to look. This might be something. Stairs, I did it. Oh, fuck
Hear that?
me.
I hear it. Infected.
Oh, I
Not
don't
in the
feel
courthouse.
like it.
This is gonna suck, isn't it?
At least we're ready for him.
Yep. Did I just spark a ladder by punching it? Oh, this is where I just was. I think. Maybe? Was it? There's nothing in there. This feels like where I should go. Yeah, be quiet. Drop the window. I'm happy with the revolver. I can distract it with this brick. So I have to go through that door, seemingly. Revolver, no, 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 no. I am quiet. You do not hear me. If I hit it with this brick, it wouldn't die, is the problem. Like, that wouldn't be enough to kill it. Magical, it's going to the same place I'm going. Love. I feel like they just recycled this from Last of Us 1. Like, this is just reused Last of Us 1 locations. From Last of Us Remastered, they just ported it in here. But, you know, this game is by no means rushed. It doesn't give me that impression at all. And if they wanted to go to the same spot, it only makes sense to reuse the same graphics, but this game was delayed like 5 times. So I am not R2ing that. I'm going to sneak around and triangle it. Or maybe R2 would kill it, who knows? I'm not about to try, when I can just do this instead. I wonder why Abby's character doesn't use a knife. Like, she just punches him, and it's harder. Like, playing as her is hard mode. Ellie is smart, and she carries a knife, which kills these things pretty fast. So I don't know what the fucking deal is.
Got a runner on the left.
I feel like I am in danger. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Patriotic. Alright. So the clickers don't have any eyesight, but I think these can see, technically. Like, they have eyesight, in a way. Oh my god, Dina, you are going to give me a heart attack. Please. Just fucking stop. She looks terrified, but you think after doing this your whole life you wouldn't be too fazed by it. Oh my god, it's right there. Okay. You want to see how most PlayStation games look? There you go, that's how much color most PlayStation games have. There do be two of them, though. Dina. Stop it, Dina. Stop it. I'm gonna eat your ass. Alright. Dina, can you get that thing? Like, there's no command button. I can't tell her to do it. Triangle, triangle. I knew once I started making those noises I was fucked, but I could have fought those. There was no reason for it to kill me, but it is what it is. No.
To the left!
I genuinely jumped at that, by the way. This game's fucking scary. Alright, so I'm gonna try to take out the runner first. Looks like I have supplies for bandages. Nice-oo, nice-oo. Oh, I earned a trophy, right when I said this game might not have trophies. I earned one. Why are all the clickers
Okay.
thick women?
That it? I don't hear anything.
I'm sure we attracted them with that, but
Hey,
this
little help?
is
Coming.
from the first game. I see it now because this is where you scarcely evade death as Joel, I believe. In the first game, like, I remember coming down this hallway.
You ever been to a courthouse before?
Never mind,
Nope.
it's not a hallway.
You're telling me
but
you never got in trouble back in Boston?
I still
I
think
got in
this is
trouble,
from Last of Us 1.
but
I
never
might be
landed in a
wrong.
courthouse. Some serious shit went down here.
That is really clever. I have to hit the PS4 controller against my hand in order to fix my flashlight. Has it always been able to detect that, or is it okay, no, it's just like a sudden... It's just like a sudden shake. Like, it knows that you're shaking it. I get it. That's interesting.
Fedra soldiers. Check out that wall. They were executed.
Jesus. They weren't just executed. Shot them to pieces.
Your friend Sandra.
Maybe bullets weren't scarce yet. Maybe they deserved it.
Maybe.
Come on. Skibidi dibbidi 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 doo. Skibidi doobidi doo. Skibidi dabbidi dibbidi 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 doo. Who's that guy? Like Dina's ex-boyfriend? That's barely in this game that like we're supposed to care about. What does he do?
Parking garage.
Well, the gas is in there, right?
Why does he matter?
Oh,
again?
that's what the note said.
Well, let's
I'm really
get down
not
there.
sure. Oh, do I have to jump down the elevator? Of course I do. Yahoo!
Careful.
That would hurt like hell, by the way. That would tear the shit out of your hands.
Shit!
Can I hide in the water? Can I just run away?
Infected! To your left!
Please die, please die. Oh, I just crafted a health kit, by the way. This is so close. Okay, I got most of my health back. Come on. How is that fair? Fun. Bringing out the rifle. I missed. Get off. Man, you really don't stand a chance against the clicker, do you? It won't be a while until this game introduces bigger enemies. Look forward to that. Go down. it wouldn't switch weapons. I'm not trying to make excuses because I am just bad at video games and existence in general. I'm worthless. I'm awful at everything. But I think steady your aim. Oh no! At least that was a new animation. Let me go into the menu real fast. Change of strategy. I know I turned on the aim assist, which makes this feel like a fucking Wii game now, but I am going to switch just for the clicker. No. Get away. That wasn't even the clicker that killed me. This is getting really fucking boring. So now the clicker is taken care of. Get off of me. Please actually switch weapons. There we go. Actually do it. There we go. Good for you, Dina. Thank you so much. You were so helpful the first 10 times. Here, another clicker. I'm out of rifle ammo. Okay. Fall, thank you.
Jesus. I think that's all of them.
Let's find that gas.
That wasn't necessary. I didn't mean to do that. Hey, the same exact 3D model from earlier. Cool.
And?
Wait. We got gasoline.
Our luck's changing.
Don't you jinx us.
Now, if someone shoots her backpack, she's
Fuck,
gone.
Petrogate is calling to us.
Now, how do we get out of here?
Hopefully that's easy to get to. Okay, so we gotta go all the way down 7th. And, alright, well. Fine.
Dina.
Coming.
Come on!
Okay, let go.
Good job, babe.
Thanks.
Aww.
Okay.
They're cute.
Could be a while before we run into Abby and her friends. It might be worth grabbing some supplies before we press on.
Good point.
Where at? Oh, that's fun. That's fun to do. Hey, Davis, check out our old Wolf safe house for supplies. Probably a long shot, but every little bit helps. Grab what you can and meet us back at the Suravina. Don't worry about the gas. We'll take care of it. Mike.
Wasn't Joel all about coffee?
Kidding me? He'd trade half his stuff for a bag of beans.
I never got it. Tastes like burnt shit.
Couldn't have said it better
Thank
myself. Coffee tastes like
Acquired
shit.
taste my ass.
Coffee tastes like eating the ass of Charlotte from Charlotte's Web. Fuck, that was scary.
You okay?
Barco.
Yeah.
What a
How do they
name
get
for a
inside these
dog.
places?
I don't know,
Barcos.
but I hate that shit.
I like how you can have the option to read this, you know, Barcos. Alright, yeah, cool. Neat. This game makes Joel look really silly, by the way. Like, he writes songs and does carvings, and he's just a cool dude. In the first game, he seemed a little bit more, you know, soulless, but in a cool way. I like this Joel better, kind of, but not really. I mean, like, I like both Joels equally in different ways. Not sure what alcohol's doing in the deli counter, but or like a bakery thing. But yeah. Nothing I can really craft.
We cleared this place out.
You scared the crap out of me, Shimmer. Not gonna lie. Thought you were infected.
Onward, Shimmer.
That was a good movie.
How you doing back there?
I liked Onward.
Getting homesick?
A little bit. You?
Same.
Okay.
Just having a roof over my head.
You know, I've always dreamed of fixing up a farm just outside of Jackson.
Why wouldn't you stay in town?
I don't know. I like the idea of real space.
This looks like the...
Sounds lonely.
Only if you're doing it alone.
Okay. So are we gonna, like, raise sheep and milk cows?
Are you making fun of me?
No. It actually sounds kind of nice.
Really?
Yeah. Really.
Am I supposed to go down that? I can't really... Yeah. There it is. There's like waterfalls in the middle of the city somehow. I don't know how it flows or how it goes through continuously, how it doesn't stop eventually. I guess I don't know how it works for any waterfall, or maybe every waterfall just runs out eventually. Can't say. Can't say I know for sure. But, it sure is unique. Like, this mix of, like, jungle aesthetics with waterfalls mixed with cities. Like, nothing else. I don't want to say nothing else. There's very little else like it. It doesn't happen much in games, or even movies, and media, for that matter. I know that Netflix show, Kipo and the Age of the Wonder Beast, really remind me of it. That show reminds me of The Last of Us a lot, except it's a lot cartoonier and silly, and it's not as serious, but I still like it nonetheless. Okay, we're getting close. It's a good thing this map is magic and has a marker on it.
Well, that was an adventure. Haven't found any of them yet. Hey, it's a big city. We barely started looking.
Yeah, I know. Just thought we'd see one of them by now.
It's a miracle that, this game, you know, that there's still ammo lying around, and bullets, and plenty of stuff. All that stuff would have been cleaned up long ago, especially if this is a route where people, you know, went on these treks through here several times. Fuck Fedra. There we go. I don't know why. I mean, I get that they call it the Fuck Fedra gate because of this, but just Gate East 2 works. Downtown checkpoint. There it is. What was I talking about? I forget.
Here we go. All right.
I got it. You put in the code.
Thanks. What was it?
Hey, diesel generators are
515.
Oh.
Sorry, go on. Nothing.
Pet store key? No. Let's do 5345. Okay. Shoo, I almost hit 5 by accident.
It worked.
Well, no welcoming for you.
Or they're just waiting for us.
Let's look for a way in.
I'll be right back. I need to grab a bottle of water. I'm getting thirsty and all I have is this nearly empty soda, so... Okay, great. Hopefully that doesn't interrupt the stream. Might have briefly caused an issue, but... on the PS5 I'll be able to stream without even a headset because the controller will have a microphone built in, and you can just stream whatever you want out of the box. You could with the PS4 too because it came with a really shitty earbud, but I remember doing that. I remember streaming with that single earbud, not earbuds. One half earbud for voice chat, and then the other half, your other ear, was just whatever the TV put out. So you could stream right out of the box for PS4, but on the PS5 it'll always just be straight to your controller, and then I guess the voice chat and everything will just come out of the TV, which could suck if you live in a busy house, you'd still want headphones anyway. But it has a headphone jack. In PSI will probably come with an earbud again. They'll probably they're trying to advertise those slick headphones meant for it, right? Like they advertise those headphones in the reveal, and they're probably going to push you to want to buy those. I don't know. I'm just rambling on about stuff. I'll be back. It took me 2 seconds to go get a water in the adjacent room. Okay. Alright, I'm back. I found a bottle of water and some candy as well. I won't go ahead and chew into the mic real fast. I'm actually going to turn my mic away from my chewing. No one wants to hear that. Alright. Alright.
Keep an eye on those windows.
Smart thinking. Oh, gee, another barbed wire. Wonder. There we go.
Wolf. WLF. I get it.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Okay. I probably have to get through here somehow. There we go. It's easier than I thought. This feels like the first major stretch of gameplay. Wonder who that guy was. This is the first part that feels like, you know, like the actual, like, meat of the game. The rest all felt like, you know, it all. The rest of this game has all felt like, scripted.
You have a code for this gate?
Just walk
Not
and
sure.
shoot type of events. This actually feels like a pretty long hunk of stuff to do. It's gonna be a while until we get to the next cutscene or whatever. Oh, yeah. I didn't turn it on. Please. It's not already running. Why is this not working? Why is it not even an option? Why is it not letting me do anything? It won't even let me do the keypad. Am I in the wrong? Am I not here? Am I not supposed to be here?
No idea what to do here.
Maybe we can get over there.
It's so dramatic sounding. Oh, I guess, I mean, we saw that infected hurtle over the gate. It only makes sense to follow in his footsteps, and it was my instinct to avoid these things, but following them works too. I mean, it's clearly not far from where I'm at. This game's gorgeous. Okay. Turn that off. That felt a little close. Like, that was generous. That I was allowed to kill that thing. That was pretty generous. Still can't craft anything. I can't get crafty. Not much of a way around this one, I'm gonna be honest. I'm low on ammo, so not sure what to do in this one. I might have to hurdle over this. Those two are distracted, so maybe fuck. So that wasn't too hard.
This one's fresh. And he's got one of those wolf patches.
Guess they didn't make it out with their gas after all.
That's good, right?
If those fuckers who killed Joel got taken out by some random infected,
Then they'd still be dead, Ellie.
I'm not sure that's justice. Might as well grab what we can while we're here.
Yeah, that's easy. There you go. That wasn't the smartest thing to do, but okay.
They've been shot.
You recognize him?
No.
Maybe someone else killed these guys. The infected just wandered in.
Hey, found their gas.
Well, if we need any more, we know where to get it.
That big tank won't last forever either. There's a lack of tool benches in this game. Like, yeah, I have all these pieces to craft and upgrade my guns with, but there's nowhere to do it at. Ooh, I do need this. I do need to forge some bandages, but I'm not seeing. Oh, does this explode? Okay. That was a waste, but I hit it by accident, so oh well.
I don't recognize this one either.
That looks like the same guy. Let me be real with you. Why is everything covered? Like, oh, zombie apocalypse breaking out. Better cover all my stuff in sheets so it doesn't get dusty for the next 50 years. Ooh, that looks really crusty. Look at the texture on that TV. Really low resolution. It's the worst looking thing I've seen in the game so far. I've always wanted, I know this is weird, but I've always kind of wanted a toilet next to a window. Where like it's higher than my head, where you can't see me, but I can see out of it. You know, it'd just be nice. Boring. There we go. That said March 29th, which I think is this game's original release date. I could be wrong. Whoa. It's a weird logo. Ellie and Smash Brothers? Hang on. Ellie and Smash Brothers confirmed. Honestly, that'd be kind of a cool pick. Yes, please, more bandage ingredients without the one that I need. Copy and paste. Same exact blinds, same exact curtain from over there. And I want to look at the shatter in these mirrors too. See the shatter in that mirror. Remember the pattern for it and see if it's no, it's different shatters. 3 different shatter patterns. It's pretty interesting. This game is like I don't want to interrupt the stream and look at how many gigabytes it is, but on the back of the box it says you need to have 100 gigabytes worth of space free to potentially take up between now and future updates. So, you know, you gotta have 100 gigs. If you buy a base PS4 Slim, like a 200 gigabyte one, I think is the minimum. Not the minimum, like the the minimum. That's the minimum. It's like a 200 gigabyte, 500 gigabyte one. You're taking up like half of your space, half to a fifth of your space. Man, I have not thought about that in a long time. I have so much room on my systems. I have such big hard drives that I forgot about the concept of having to worry about how much storage, internal or external storage, is on your game console. I haven't thought about that in so long. But I guess it happens.
Shit.
What is this?
What the fuck happened here?
Tommy did this.
This?
How do you know?
No way.
That was definitely him. He's one of the ones that killed Joel.
Shit. There's another one over here.
The red light coming through the curtain.
Joel
It's
told me
very
about this.
interesting.
You ask this guy a question, you don't make him say it. You make him write it down. Then you ask this guy, and if the facts match, you're telling the truth. If not,
You fuck him up.
yeah.
Maybe one of them are telling... That's not fair if only one of them are telling the truth.
East 1. Another gate code?
Looks like it.
This just happened now. He can't be far off.
Yeah.
What is this, some kind of Rorschach test right here?
We can get out this way.
It's like a Rorschach test, and then this is a fish.
Yeah.
Penguin. That's a tentacle. For all of the tentacle porn that's going to be made of this game. Hopefully everything's being broadcast. I just got the notification saying that the internet isn't that good, which is not a surprise to me. Our Wi-Fi has been shit lately. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know much about networking, so hopefully this all uploads. Part 1 was only like an hour 50 long, and it took, I want to say, like well over 12 hours to process and show up on the channel. And this oh, please wait, hang on. 4 hits. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the pipe's better. Pipe's better than the hammer. Okay, this game is 99% gorgeous, but this tree, honestly, this tree kind of looks like shit. You can see like the 2D, like the little flat text, not the flat textures, but the how the leaves are just like little cutouts that cross through each other. It's a method that's been done since like the PS2. I just like noticing stuff like that. Everything else like looks really good though. Like everything through here looks really good, and then that tree just looks weird. I'm tired of seeing trees like that. I thought they would have been past that by now. Okay, fine. Guess I won't go that direction.
I know you said Tommy had a rough past, but fuck.
I know. Are you okay?
It wasn't pretty.
I don't want you to think bad of Tommy.
Ellie, if I had my sister's killers tied to a chair, I'd do worse.
I hear you.
That is a clever idea of interrogating 2 people, but there's a flaw. It's like, if one of them's telling the truth and the other one's lying, and you fuck them both up for it, then that's not fair to the person who told the truth, now is it? But it still makes sense. I mean, it's still worth it. I guess if you're interrogating someone, the last thing on your mind is what's fair, what's nice. You know, it doesn't matter. Did it say, I don't want this, I don't want this. Do I have to go back to see what the code on this gate is, because I did not catch it the first time. I didn't. I can probably just Google it though. It's not a big deal. She remembered
Where
it.
does
Cool.
this take us?
I'm gonna sneeze. I sneezed. It's gonna be like 11:30 or so. 11:38. I'll stream a little bit longer. I'm not sure. Like, I want to stream this game for as long as I physically can. But, you know, I'm going to take a break soon. And I rented a red box. But another 20 minutes or so won't hurt. This is already a pretty good stream. I look forward to doing more tomorrow. Before and after work, potentially. But, no promises. Actually, I can only stream once tomorrow. Now that I think about it. I can stream late tomorrow.
I say we find shelter and we set up camp. Maybe somewhere high up so we can scope out the area.
I like that idea.
Okay. Let's look for an open building.
Preferably with no infected. Or WLF.
Wolves.
Whatever.
I still have some of those almond things left if you're hungry.
Almond
Not really.
things?
Get the other! Don't lose her! Go!
That horse's death stressed me out more than Joel's. I can't change guns. I can't go back to my pistol. I don't even have bullets. I wasted all my bullets anyway. I wonder if that cutscene could end differently if I still had bullets. I highly doubt it. This isn't a Hideo Kojima game.
Didn't think I'd ever see you again.
It's
How'd you
just a
find
desk.
us?
You could lift that.
Asked about a dude with a bitch scar across his face.
Unless it's
fine.
bolted to the wall.
How many came with you? Just you two?
You can't stop this.
Don't
Jordan!
stop me now.
You're supposed to be out looking for the other one. The fuck is this?
You know,
Yeah,
swamp
the
that
desk
we
is
killed
against
out
the
in
wall.
Jackson?
Yeah.
Can't get out of that.
This girl was there.
What?
They're coming after us. That's why Nick was fucked up like that. We gotta get her to Isaac. We gotta tell him exactly what's going on.
Yeah, well, I just got off the radio with Isaac. And we got a new mandate. Kill all trespassers.
Oh, hold up. That doesn't make any sense.
Direct order, man.
No, let's talk to her. Let's figure out what she knows.
I don't give a fuck what she knows. You saw what she did to the others?
You have no idea how many people she might be with. This might be an ambush,
I don't care
Mike.
how many people she's with. We will find them. We will kill them.
Can you just think for yourself for a quick
Jordan, get
second
the
right
fuck
now?
out of my way.
Jesus. Come here.
I was gonna say, she has a knife. Or something. She could cut... She could cut her rope with. Don't shoot him. It's a waste of bullets.
Ellie. We should go. Somebody would have heard the gunshots.
Look, she's one of them.
Come on. Look at that later.
Was there a TV station on that map?
I don't fucking know. Come on. Fuck, Ellie.
now that we're fighting people, this is getting a little bit more interesting. Okay.
Wipe them out!
Got him.
Let's go.
I still don't
How
have
many
enough
guys did you
supplies for a bandage.
Enough.
I can't help but
We
wonder
gotta
if the
get the
game
hell
is
out of here.
doing that on purpose. It's very possible that leaving me on this last hair of health is completely intentional for this stretch of the game. The explosion did not catch me off. I mean, I think it did catch me off guard. I didn't expect it, but it didn't scare me. Like, I felt almost unfazed by it. I sincerely didn't care that it happened. This is the most fun part so far. Is that one of them? Got me. That person was like looking right at me and didn't do anything. I think that was the short-haired girl.
Clear the rooms. Move in.
I'm on it.
Over here.
Come on. Oh wait, you're deep. Sorry. Got him. I really love the ring system in this game, where like if you shoot someone, you get the
Recognize any of these guys?
the red ring
No.
that shows up. It shows that it's like dead. I should loot their bodies and see if there's any ammo. It's not really giving me the option to loot or anything, so this isn't like BioShock or anything. Is that Abby?
Shots come from? I don't know. Search the courtyard. You, hold the cafeteria. I'll cover here.
Right.
Can I just like stealth kill Abby and have to never play as her again? I don't have the ammunition necessary to fight them, so I have to continue with stealth.
Spread out. Hunt them down.
She's beneath the grass. I can't see her. Hopefully Dina isn't too worthless.
Here, here.
Dina, please get that other gentleman.
Right over here!
Fuck. I would have had to have been a god to get that. I know at the end of Last of Us 1, you're so resourceful that
Search the courtyard. You,
the game gives you the bare minimum
I'll cover here.
that you need to pass through the final level of the game. And I remember, you know, barely making it through certain parts of the game because the game expected you to, you know, kill 2 enemies at once with certain objects or barely outrun anyone. My health is pretty good.
Thought I saw movement. I'm on.
No, you. No. There was
something. Hey.
there's no one. Fuck!
Don't let her get away!
Wait, this is the exit. I thought I saw the exit. Dying in this game is not a big deal. You got this load screen, but that's it.
I want everybody down here now!
Fuck those shots come from?
I
I
don't
have to
know.
get up
Search the
there.
courtyard. You, hold the cafeteria. I'll cover here.
Right.
Fuck. You don't see me. Wow, they really didn't hear that. They really don't hear or see me up here, do they?
Shit. Scars. I see him! Up there! Keep running!
But the question is, am I supposed to be up here? Right. Is that the real exit to the level, or is that just part of the design? The first game had online multiplayer, like competitive multiplayer, which I cannot imagine for a game like this.
Hold the cafeteria. I'll cover here.
Right.
This game rewards you for being risky with your stealth and trying to loot areas like over here where I saw it wanted to give me a sniper rifle or something like it. It was right here. So where do I go from here? Is the $1,000,000 question. And clearly I just have to escape this situation. take this. My health is back up, by the way.
More of them.
On the roof. They're coming from out there, so I could go where they're coming from. So that does look like somewhere I can go. So maybe I was on the right path this whole time. No, I'm gonna keep it. Oh, ooh, okay. Dina, do you mind?
By the temple!
Uppity, up. Okay. Okay, at least this was a checkpoint. Which means that girl should still be dead. Killing this guy would sure be helpful.
Holy fuck! Right here! Don't let her escape!
She's escaping. To where now? To where do I go? I can't just jump off there, I don't think. I feel like that'll kill me, but it's worth a shot. Fuck it. Well, I mean, we got closer. Maybe if I'm lucky, that'll be my checkpoint. Fuck. Okay. Dina, make yourself useful and kill somebody for me. Die.
Over here! Don't let her get away!
Maybe I go to the right? Nope.
We got them! Down there!
I feel like I'm still going to go that way. I'm still going to try to escape that way because I don't know what else to do. I don't know. Ooh, that bottle. I think I need that bottle. No, I'm full. I don't honestly know what other outcome there is besides escaping through there and figuring out where to go. And I don't feel bad about dying because this feels very trial and error-y. I wish I could just get a silencer for the pistol and shoot people without alerting everybody like you can in most stealth games.
Movement. I'll check it out.
It's gonna be the same story for this guy. Their reflexes aren't the best. Can I just like wait behind this table and try to execute everyone by like waiting for them to come by this table one by one? Shit. Triangle, thank you.
You're fucking dead!
Maybe you're right. I probably am. That's okay. It's okay to be almost dead. Sounds like Dina's got a hold of him.
There's a lot of them. I told you. Have a look here.
What do we got? Anything?
Hey! Down! Down there!
Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Stop it! I can't see you.
Move it! Over here! She's out!
This is embarrassing. Oh, at least I got a checkpoint.
Get down.
I can go beneath here.
Where's Adrian's patrol?
Hey, you two! Trespass is gone!
This is actually very close to the trailer for this game. They were E3
Cover this
reveal.
roof. I'll check
Like the
over here.
gameplay reveal when they showed gameplay for the first time.
You sure she's not on the
And
street?
she hides underneath the car. I
How did
don't
she
know
get down there? I
if
don't
that
know.
happens in Last of Us 1. I mean, like you crawl beneath a truck at one point in Last of Us 1,
Went out
but
to Capitol Hill.
it's not an
She'll be back with
actual
those guys any minute now.
mechanic like in this game.
Where'd everyone go?
If I wait it out, will they leave? Or do I actually have to fight them in some way? Or
This doesn't feel right.
Come with me. Let's check.
I have another prediction while that we're at this. I predict that we shoot out Abby's knee at one point as like a in honor of Joel. Like we kill her the way we killed him, but we're probably going to torture her a bit, opposed to, you know, just straight up killing her, let her suffer a bit. So there was something Video Game Donkey pointed out, and that's that if you shoot in the trailer, when Ellie shoots someone, their corpse will stand for a bit before falling over, and it's a very detailed animation. And that animation to him was when he could tell that what they were showing wasn't real gameplay, and that the game would be different from what they shown. And in the reveal trailer, you know, everything looks perfect, the graphics are nicer. But I don't want to say it wasn't real gameplay. I can't but wonder if that's just like a more powerful build from behind the scenes or what. I forget I can do this. I don't see anyone else. So I want to see like if you can shoot someone in the face in this game and watch them fall down, and they stand for a bit after they get shot. If maybe it was real gameplay after all, and this game is just really polished. It's possible. Come on. Don't make me regret calling this game polished. Say whatever you want about this game. Like, this game has a lot of controversy surrounding it because of the crunch time between employees and stuff, and the behind-the-scenes work ethics of Naughty Dog not being the greatest. Which is sad for a company that I really respect. But from here on out, kill all trespassers. Will send additional units to locate a woman Return to the fob by Elad. Bring all available supplies. Alright. So, I mean, like, this game, you know, it kind of reminds me of Nintendo in a way. Where even if they make a boring game, and I'm not saying this game is boring, but, like, you know, you can have whatever problems you want with the game, the story, the development cycle, the gameplay. But at the end of the day, this will never be an unpolished game. This will always, I mean, this will never be like a glitchy piece of crap that barely works with bad animation. This will always be like a beautiful game that will age gracefully with no, you know, glitches or jankiness to it.
Fuck.
This will...
What about this?
This is just like an objectively well-made game. So, I respect it for that. But, I mean, I like it so far. The combat is fun. The exploration is nice. I'm not hooked on it so far. Like, I'm not hooked on the story. I still plan on taking a break from it to stream Bob, but... Or not to stream Bob, to play it, and then...
We gotta get away from
I'll be able to
school.
stream it once my PS4 copy arrives.
There has to be a way down to the street somewhere.
Oh, I shouldn't jump again. That never. I've already killed Ellie twice from making her commit suicide. So, skippity dee. There we go. Easter eggs. This was someone's computer setup. Someone would like sit on the floor with their mouse and keyboard, and they were left-handed, and they'd sit and eat and use their TV as a computer. They had a cat. Oh wow, a real gamer lived here. This honestly looks like a nice place to live if it wasn't so run down. Please. Come on. No. Does the reticle... The reticle doesn't wobble. Like, Ellie's arm is always away from it because of the momentum, like the swing. But the circle in the middle of the screen never moves. But I keep thinking it does, but it doesn't.
We need to get to the street.
Do you still like the idea of finding higher ground now,
All right,
Dina?
coast looks clear.
Yeah. I think we're good.
All right, check this out.
Sorry for scratching the mic. My armpit was itchy. Whoa!
She's one of them.
Well, fuck her then.
Read the letter.
Jordan. Isaac's got us posted up on a 2-week at the TV station. Scars spotted in the area. Here's something to hold you over, Leah.
TV station.
You think she's still there?
I gotta find out, right?
So they keep mentioning that they've kissed in this game.
By all these
I think they
tall
show it,
buildings.
but their first kiss
That way.
was is just being mentioned, and that kiss was shown at E3
go get Leah.
in 2019, I believe. And I can't help but wonder if the kiss is in this game, if that cutscene is a part of this game, or if I got an Amber Alert on my phone. Amber Alert. I shouldn't read that out loud. Yeah, a child got abducted. That's sad. Uh, but I can't help but wonder if we play that scene eventually, if it's a cutscene, if it's in the game at all, or if maybe it was just a reward for attending E3. You know, like a little bonus. That doesn't take place in the game, but you know, we see it at E3. Eating some more candy. Hang on. See, I'm curious to see if that scene is even in the game at all, or if it was just like a story thing for people who were at E3 or watched it. Interesting either way.
You good? Yeah.
I'm hoping to see flashbacks in this game that take place pre-outbreak, but not really sure what the point of that would be.
Of course.
It would just be nice to see more of pre-outbreak Last of Us.
So, those are the wolves. They're really armed.
Yeah, they are. Do you think there were gonna be this many of them?
Tommy said this was a possibility.
Does that change anything for you?
No?
Keep an eye out for patrols. There were a bunch trying to smoke me out around here.
How many?
I passed two, but I got a feeling there were more.
And once they realize we're out of the school,
Maybe killed their fucking friends.
they'll be out in force looking for us.
I can't believe they just attacked like that.
These people are not like us.
What if we'd been refugees? What if we, I don't know, had intel they needed?
It doesn't seem like they care about that.
Something keeps bugging me. Why didn't they kill you and Tommy when they had the chance?
I don't know.
It seems reckless.
Maybe they're dumb.
Maybe.
What?
Could be that you just weren't who they were looking for. So they let you go.
Yeah, well, they did beat the shit out of us. The one guy, Jordan, kicked my face in.
Yeah, but why do you think that they didn't finish
It doesn't matter. They fucked up.
They did.
I love this setting. This is so cool.
What was the name of the girl in the note? The one in the TV station?
Leah.
Was she the one... I can still kind of see the buildings. How you want to go?
Yeah, I can kind of see buildings too.
Let's see.
Tomorrow, or it might be today by now. I didn't check the time. Yeah, today is technically Father's Day as of streaming this. I started this stream on the 20th, but now it's the 21st. And I don't want to talk about my personal life at all. But tomorrow, I plan on spending time with my father and family in general at lunch, and then I work 8 hours, and then I come home. I'll stream this game some more. I'll stream Monday, and then Tuesday is the launch, the day something very important to me comes out, and I'll be doing that all day, and Wednesday, and it'll be very fun for me. And it's just really important that that happens, that I don't, nothing gets in the way of that. And I don't want to mention what it is, because anyone who knows me knows what it is. I don't shut up about it, but I'm very excited, and I'm in a good mood to just sit and relax finally and enjoy something that I've been waiting for more than a year. And
You're nuts.
Ellie. Wolves.
Well, at least you made something other than fucking burritos every Thursday. I'm sick of it. You know how many times I got food poisoning, and why do you think I took up fishing? Yeah, I'm getting hungry. Yeah? Stop talking about food. Yeah. Fucking somewhere in this area.
I saw something. I got it.
Sure she ain't a scar.
Go. I'll watch your back.
Not a scar. Well, scars from popping. Let's do our job so we can go back and eat, okay?
Just shut up.
Drew?
I got movement.
I'll stay with him.
someone saw me.
I've got him! Here! Here!
Don't let her escape! Motherfucker! Go! I'll keep them busy!
Good job.
Up there!
Where to now? I feel like the objective of this game is to just go. But go where? Let's try this store down here. There's clearly going to be supplies and stuff in here. Wrong side. I really hope I'm going the right way. I honestly cannot tell. I could be messing this all up.
Run! I got her! Over here!
I'm really zoned out. Honestly, it might be time to go to bed. I want to try to go. Like, to just see if I can find the right place to go. 1 or 2 more times. Okay, clearly this is working. I mean, I found enemies, and you know what they say, if you find enemies, you're going the right way. Goes for any game. So, why does that grass look gross? Oh well. Not a big deal.
Someone here. You're dead!
Where even are you? Okay. You bullet sponge. Wait, can I just go?
I don't think so. Good.
Wait, earlier there was like 10 people, and now I killed that one guy, and it's like we did a
You
good job.
recognize any of them?
Beat him.
None.
Man, this QZ is huge, right?
It's pretty massive.
You think the wolves are spread out all over it?
I sure hope not.
Been thinking about asking for a transfer.
Ellie, another patrol.
Don't do it, man. The smell in that place will make you drop weight immediately.
I think it'd be a good opportunity. Beat up on those fuckers, get FaceTime with Isaac.
The shit he asked you to do to them, though. When they're fucking crying. Whoa. It's
Alright. I need a break. Good stream. Time to call it a night, though. I really liked this stream. I feel like I did a good job commentating and playing, like, until the end there, where you're starting to fight humans finally, and it's kind of it's kind of scary, and it's intense, and you gotta work strategically. So it's getting there. I'm still not really hooked on the story per se, but I like it. I like this game. It's no Last of Us 1, but it's fine. Alright. Part 3 late tomorrow. Episode 3, whatever you want to call it. Late tomorrow. Late tomorrow. Or I guess today, technically. Late today. Like, I'm talking like almost... What is it? So today's 12, so 12 hours from now would be like noon 30, so like almost 22 hours from now I will be broadcasting this again. 23 hours from now I will be playing more Last of Us 2, and then Monday's going to be a good game because I'm going to stream this game for like 8 hours. I want to stream it all day Monday. It's going to be a lot of fun. 8 to 10 hours Monday. I'm really looking forward to that. Maybe I'll beat it. Who knows? But for now, it's time to call it a night. See ya. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Tune in next time. Thank you so much.